Lunges are one of the most important exercises that you can do, and you want to be super good at them. When we boil lunges down enough, it is just getting up and down off of the floor and also taking the stairs. Don't worry if you're scared of doing lunges. Jenny and I today are going to take you through how to build lunges from zero. Let's get stuck in. First thing we're going to do is supported loading. So I want you to get something that you could ideally support yourself with both hands. If not, you could have, if you're supporting yourself with one hand, you can use your hand on your other leg as you go through the motion. But ideally, we want to be using the arms to bring ourselves up through the lunge as much as possible. So something good and sturdy. Make sure it's not wobbly on you. So what we're looking for here, Jenny has two pillows behind her as well. She has her hands on both of the chairs, and then from here, she steps 1 foot back. Now, she makes sure she doesn't step too narrow or she's going to be wobbly as she tries to do the movement. She also makes sure that the back heel is up, and on the front foot, the entire foot is planted to the ground. From there, she's going to slowly lower her back knee down and tap really gently to the pillows, and then use her hands to bring herself back up. So the angle of the torso is slightly forward. That'll make the lunge slightly easier for you. And then from there, she's going to work on that for 5 reps, just on the right leg. First of all, she steps through, she steps back, practices the foot placement, make sure the heel's up, taps the knee down nice and gently, steps herself back through again. So 5 times on the right leg. You'll then swap that over, replicate those same techniques. We're also looking for that shin to stay as close to vertical as we can on the front leg as well. So we don't want the knee going well over the toe in this lunge variation. This is a step back lunge that we're practicing. Once we've done 3 sets of 5 on each side, I want you to feel like that was too easy. I feel like I could have done more, and leave it there. That's how we want to start to progress, so we can be consistent, so that you could ideally work on this every day. Once this feels really good and really easy, we can take away one of the pillows and start to work on more of a deeper range of motion. All the same things apply. Back heel is up, front foot planted, shin as vertical as we can, and we bring ourselves back through nice and slowly. Remembering to breathe the whole time as well. Don't have any tension in your neck. We don't want that. So 5 reps, 3 sets that we're going to do on each side. If that's okay with one pillow, then we can go to the floor. This is what we're looking for. We're looking to get to the floor. Still using the hands to support for the whole movement, lower and down, using the hands to bring ourselves back up as well. So over time, this is what we want to get feeling pretty easy. Once the supported lunge is feeling pretty easy, then we can go into the negative of the movement. So what we're doing here is everything is still the same, but you'll notice on the way down here, Jenny's not using her hands to help her going down. What we want to see is the back heel still up, the foot's planted, the shin's relatively vertical, and we are going down and we're tapping gently. We don't want to see that Jenny bangs her leg into the ground, and we also don't want to see, if she was doing a rep, that she was to just relax and then try and hoik herself up from the bottom with her arms after. You stay on. So notice here again, Jenny goes back, she taps gently, everything's still on, she touches, then she brings herself back up. Again, we're looking for that 5 sets of 3. Jenny's stepping here back away from the chairs. That's mainly for filming purposes. Hello there, camera 2, if you can see me. So if you want to stay fully in the middle of your chairs, it's absolutely fine, as long as you feel like you've got really good support to bring yourself back up with your hands. So play around with where you might need to be to bring yourself back up. 3 sets of 5 on each leg, and once it feels good with the 2 pillows, we can go again to the 1 pillow. And see, can we still keep that control? Remember to breathe, remember not to tense up the neck. Nice and slow as well. Never rush these boys. Tap, beautiful. Once that's okay, we're then looking again to get down to the floor. Again with that control, we tap nice and gently. And then we bring ourselves back up with the hands. Now, because you're awesome and you've put all the work in, we are now ready to go for our full lunges. This is a glorious day. So from here, Jenny is, again, everything stays the same. She steps back nice and wide, and the heel is up on the back foot. She lowers herself down, she taps, and then she brings herself back up. Now, what we can start to work on here as well is trying to keep the torso more in an upright position. So if you've been using your hands, your torso will have to kind of change and lean a little bit to help yourself up. But now we can start to look towards a more upright body. We tap and we bring ourselves back through. Squeeze the bum every time you come through at the top 2. And again, we want 3 sets of 5, and we go to the 2 pillows again. Fantastic. If you start to fatigue quite quickly, you can reduce the amount of reps that you're doing and start to build on that. But ideally, if you've been doing the hard work and putting all those drills together, you should be able to cope with these. Now Jenny's going for the 1 pillow. No pressure, Jenny, no pressure. So we step back, we tap, and we bring ourselves back up. We still have the chairs here for a bit of confidence as well. So if you were to have a bit of a wobble or something, you're able to just tap and use the hands to bring yourself back up again. But You've done the work. You know you're good for this. And then we can take away that pillow and we can start to work to our big, hairy goal that we've set for ourselves to lunge with confidence and pain-free. So that's what you need to do. And that's going to give you awesome legs, awesome bum too. Lunges are great for your bum. Never forget that. Remember that the lunge is a foundational movement. If you struggle with it or you really don't like it, it really means that it will help you so much by working on it. Once you have nailed lunges and you can do the 3 sets of 5 on each leg, you can build out to 3 sets of 10 on each leg, and then from there you can even move into some of our harder lunge variations. If you check out on our YouTube channel, we have loaded variations and multiple direction variations as well. Lunges are incredible. If you ever have back pain, knee pain, leg pain, any of that jazz, work on lunges and you will feel awesome.